So I am making this video with a heavy heart and anxiety in my heart as well. I'm not quite sure if anybody else out there that has been affected by the Sacklers and Purdue Pharma and all the craziness that's going on in our world and what's happened to us millennials as a generation, but I am not getting treated fairly at hospitals. I'm not giving the medical care that somebody without substance use disorder or mental illness would be given. I have multiple serious complications going on that are ticking time bombs inside my body, and I wasn't even made aware of these issues. For example, my appendix. Another example, my pancreas, which my ducts are narrowing apparently from opiate use. And when I went to see the pancreatologist, he didn't think that I was a good candidate to put stents in to open up my pancreatic ducts. I have been having pains shooting up into my right shoulder blade. I have been having tons of symptoms and issues, and I've been to the emergency room countless of times, and I get treated like I am below the rest of humanity. And it's sad, and it got really bad after 2020 when this lawsuit went into play. So I don't know if anybody else is experiencing the same evil that society claims that they are trying to break the stigma, but the stigma is not even close to being broken. We aren't treated like others. I had in a car accident back in 2017, and I was on my way to treatment, and I was T-boned by a man, a 65-year-old man, at a light that he ran. I fractured the C7 vertebrae in my neck, and Sam Bernstein took my case. Once they took my case, they couldn't really back out, but they had found out I was on my way to treatment, and I had drugs in my system, although I wasn't under the influence. I was called about 10 months later and given an offer of $22,500 and told that they were shooting for $100,000, but given the circumstances of me being on my way to treatment, we could take it to court and I could get a judge that was understanding and compassionate and empathetic towards my circumstances, or I could get the complete opposite and get nothing at all. So I had to settle for $22,500. After the attorneys took their percentage, I got $14,000. So when you look at that and your life is literally placed a quarter of the value of a normal person's, it sticks with you. And that happened 7 years ago, and it still comes into my mind often. I have a hard time finding a job, and now I can't even get adequate medical care. My doctor dropped me due to a missed visit because I was at work and somebody had called in, and I was on a probationary period. Hadn't missed an appointment since he put me on the probation period in November. My appointment was July 31st. So I had gone 9 months, almost the full year, without missing an appointment, and he dropped me. I am outraged. I'm hurt. I feel that people don't understand what the dynamic is for people like us, and I just want to see if anybody else there has been going through any similar circumstances. When I called to get a malpractice suit, they were all gung-ho about taking my case until I said I was a victim of Purdue Pharma and I had a current ongoing lawsuit, and I was literally told verbatim by the paralegal that this was something that the attorneys did not want to get involved with. Something bigger going on here. And I don't think that they should get away with it. I will keep you updated on what's happening, and I will get my medical records printed out so I can show you exactly what I'm talking about. And if there's any doctors out there that happen to come across this video on YouTube and can help shed some much needed light on my radiology reports, I'd greatly appreciate it. Hope that this catches on and spreads. I hope I'm the match that lights the wildfire.